Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and I was just up in my office here doing some shopping, and I just wanted to talk about some of these discount codes. There's been some changes with a lot of these. You used to be able to go to any forum you wanted, and basically each forum was given its own version of a discount code. One of my favorites was the Mach 1 registry, and it had a code I've been using for years. And a lot of these codes are no longer working. And what they're doing now is giving you basically on the website itself a code when it's near a holiday, or they're emailing it to you. So I'm going to go over a few examples and just kind of show you putting in some things for fun, and just to show you that some of these codes aren't working the way they used to. These other codes used to be at least 5 or 6% no matter what. And so it was just a all-around discount. Some items never applied, but anyway, that was kind of the basic idea. And so here's the 4th of July sale for American Muscle, and for example, it's just telling you hundreds of items are discounted, so they choose which ones they are. You can search through what they have available, and but it's not. So other sites I kind of like a little bit better. It just says site-wide 10%, 5% off, everything. So it just depends on what deals they're running for each of these different manufacturers. Okay, so you can see I have a few things in my cart here. It's totaling $534 or so worth of just random stuff, so it's not just certain items that don't apply for a discount. But I'll show you here. We'll put in some of the very common ones, like the 14F book code. That was a very common one. And when you go to apply the code, sure enough, at the bottom says, sorry, it's not a valid code. So, okay, that's great. Let's try one that I always used a long time. Mach 1R 7308. That's from the Mach 1 registry. Been using that one for years. Not valid anymore. There's some other ones that you can find from other forums. AMS 550 group. That used to be a good code as well. Sure enough, also saying that it's invalid. Now, one that I did find that does still work, sometimes they'll email you a few, but one that I found was Green Muscle. This is for American Muscle, and this one though, it'll work, but it's giving you a very small percentage on orders over $200, and so that's gonna, we got a little discount there, $5 off of, I think it was 200, so very small percentage. It makes you want to go and buy things separately over time to make sure, to try to get more of a discount, but discounts just aren't quite there like they used to be. You can get some that are sent to your email, and those are usually ones saying, hey, come back and we'll give you $5 off or $10 off, but it's not on your first trip there. Okay, here's another example over here at Latemodel Restoration. They have for 4th of July, basically, USA 10 was a good code. And that one actually did work on some items for the 10% off. It worked a total of $11 in this scenario. So, 10% off of some fluids and things. But as you can see there, for the diff cover that I was actually looking for at the time, the item was not discountable. And you'll find that with American Muscle, especially as we're getting into a lot of the holiday stuff. It's just select items that they have for sale. It's harder and harder to find like this one was 10% off for, the whole site is what it said, site-wide. But very, very small print that you can almost not even read. It says that some items do not apply, and that's fine. There's items that they can't afford to be giving you a 10% discount on if they're not getting much of a markup, on them either. But anyway, this is just another example. Latemodel was accepting some codes still. CJ Pony Parts was, so you'll just have to go and try putting in your favorite codes that you've been using in the past and see if they work. Now this is in my email itself, and that seems to be the way that they're giving you a lot of these codes now, or just straight to your email, not like the forums have one that works for them anymore. It just seems like those are kind of going out of style. And they'll send you the same ones that they basically have on the banner of their website, this USA 10. Like I said, certain items it doesn't apply to. Very, very, very small print on that too. And here's one from Latemodel Restoration. They do have, $5 off if you want to come back. Use code 5OFF. So that's one that you can use, and it has to be, over $99, of course. But anyway, these are just ones that are going to be coming to your email. They don't seem to have a lot of them that are just the average take 5% off, and that's really what was bringing a lot of people to these sites, is they knew that they could, rather than Amazon and that, they could go and get a 5% or 6% discount every time they shopped, and that was really bringing them in. So maybe they'll come up with more of these again. Maybe they're just revamping. Maybe they're making new agreements with a lot of the forums that are out there. But like I said, a lot of the ones that are out there right now aren't working, so you'll want to go and try your favorite ones. Just put them in and see if they're even still working for you. Now, there are some websites like this, dealspotter.com. This one actually did work for me. I used the I'm Back one at CJ Pony Parts, and the discount did work. What you want to do is go to Google and type in wherever you're shopping, CJ Pony Parts, and then put, discount codes 2019 or forums or whatnot, and then some of these sites actually do work. Like this one did work for me. So sometimes it gives you a whole bunch and it says these just expired, but they might still work. And I had about 6 or 8 of those that I tried, and none of them did any good, but this one did come up and it actually did work. So it was good, and a lot of people can give feedback on these saying whether it worked or not, and so that's helpful as well.